There's a green flag behind him. And it's lights out, and away we go. And it's the dash down to turn one then. Who's going to come out on top? Lewis Hamilton ahead of Valtteri Bottas. Sebastian Vettel trying to find a way past Kimi Räikkönen, then Verstappen and Ricciardo. And down the inside goes Fernando Alonso. Hamilton into the lead. Sebastian Vettel goes second ahead of Valtteri Bottas. Running wide is Stoffel Van Dorn and also Charles Leclerc.
Ferrari ahead of the Mercedes. And Carlos Sainz up the inside of turn 3. Is that a puncture for Van Dorn in the McLaren? I think it is.
Someone's gone off. Quite a few have gone off there. You can see Sergei Sorokin threading his way through, and that looks like Romain Grosjean very much out of this race. What has happened to the Haas driver? He's collided with Nico Hülkenberg, I think, who's out of this race as well. Safety car right at the start. Let's have a look. Alonso getting a bit out of shape. Sainz down the inside, and then Grosjean loses it, spins 360 degrees, and Hülkenberg could do nothing to avoid him and goes off the track, losing his left rear wheel.
It'll take some clearing up.
Brendan Hartley, Pierre Gasly is there as well in the Toro Rosso. We saw Toro Rosso get involved. Romain Grosjean just going right across the track. Was he right to keep his foot on the throttle and keep it planted, or did that cause more accidents, more damage than it should have done?
Well, he was spinning across the track, wasn't he? But unfortunately, it created a fog, and the others just drove into it and hit him.
This is the view from Sebastian Vettel and his car. Watch how he gets behind Bottas, gives him a nice slipstream.
As indeed, Mercedes punching a hole in the air for the Ferrari, and then hangs it out around the outside. Bottas presumably is inside this now. Job done. And great driving there to split the Mercedes.
We can get racing once again, and Sainz is pressurising Magnussen, and Alonso is having a go at Esteban Ocon as well, but Ocon just stays ahead of Fernando Alonso as Hamilton continues to lead from Vettel, and still Carlos Sainz coming at Kevin Magnussen and trying to get past. Alonso and Ocon now going round the outside of turn 3. Fernando Alonso, what a lovely move before turn 4. He's ahead of the Force India.
Might be one of the oldest men on the grid, but he's still got it, hasn't he, Fernando Alonso? Total commitment as always.
If it does take ages to get these tyres warmed up, you might as well put them on early. Not such a bad stop, bit of smoke from the brakes on the front, but then he passes me in the pit lane. So let's see if anybody reacts to this.
Well, they should have a gap behind Ricciardo and ahead of Magnussen, but have they got their sums right? So he can go to the end of the race. He doesn't need to have another tyre change.
3.9 stop. He was a little bit deep.